But anyways, on our Godzilla, if you followed our Wolf Creek camper last year at the towards the end of the fall, we put it on the torque lift upper stable loads. This will be my first time running with the lower torque lift stable loads that we put on. So I will show you what that looks like, and at some point, maybe on the next video, we'll try to do a measuring just to show a difference in the squat. Hopefully I don't know if there's going to be a lot of difference in the squat, but anyways, hopefully the side to side motion will help ease that up a little bit. On the upper stable loads, it's probably made the camper just a little bit more level, but anyways, I'll show you what that looks like. So it is all in the rear area here, so we'll show you this. Here is the torque lift upper stable load, and it'll come down to that bump stop. And then here is the under stable loads. We got two pieces that slide up under the springs there. So basically on this, you can push this pin up or down, and this wedge won't quite fit under there, so I got two of these up under the spring here. So hopefully it helps that side a little bit. So we'll go ahead and load this up, and then the main thing will be seeing the ride, and especially on the curves, to see if it takes out a little bit of that rocking motion with those bottom stable loads on it. But overall, we have really liked this combination. It's been good for us. We like that we can squeeze in a lot of good places. Here's the remote. Doing lift all, and you can also do the driver side, passenger side front, passenger side back, rear back, and then so basically you can level it on if you got off level ground. This is nice on these front to have these markers. Right, now we gotta back it under. This is what it looks like in the back. So you're wanting to be just inside the wheel well, so there's not a lot of room there, and you just go slow and steady. And then you want these bumpers to just you want these bumpers to be right up really close to the cab, if not just barely brush or just not touch at all. So you want these bumpers to be just under this lip here. So we're clear on that side. That's what we're looking like. You want your power cord to run right kind of in there, so you can pull it right out the back and plug it in down by the bumper. These bumpers are just below that, so when I back up, I'll just barely feel a touch, then I'll put it down. Here's what this looks like on the back. You always want to make sure you put your plate back on the back of the camper. That's what it looks like underneath. As you can see, we have just a little bit of clearance on that side of the wheel well, and we have just a little bit of clearance right there, and we'll drop it down. We are ready to drop it down. So this is where I will do a lower all. I'll do lower it all. And then you will see, yeah, we have reached the bump stop there. Legs are coming off the ground. All of the weight is off. Now we'll put the tie downs on. Seems to be sitting on there pretty decent. All right, there it is. It's all plugged in. Now we will put the turn the straps down. Okay. Hey guys, so we did our first camping trip with the for the 2022 season with the Godzilla hauling our Wolf Creek. That's around 3,500 pounds, somewhere in there, loaded up and all that. Anyways, the rear stable loads did seem to help that side-to-side rocking a little bit. We were able to squeeze 2 of those wedges underneath those rear leaf springs. It does have 3. We had 2 different people try to work on that system. We had a mechanic in town who had a heck of a time drilling through those the springs, and we had a second guy who was able to finish that job, but he had a really hard time drilling through those springs as well. We did talk to Camper World about it, but to be honest, Camper World was zero help when it come to upper and lower stable load systems when we did ask them. We're just honest on this channel, but they were no help. We tried to ask all the different questions, and one of the dealers that we did want to purchase a Wolf Creek, they ended up folding during COVID, and they retired. So anyways, it's just one of those things. We think the system is a really good system. However, I mean, if you're really mechanically inclined and all that, you can maybe look into it. Maybe it could be a little bit better install on your end. It does seem to help, but I do think if you're to get somebody who does that system all the time, you might get a little bit better installation. Maybe you can get all 3 wedges in there, but it did seem to help the side-to-side rocking overall. So anyways, we're going to have our camping coming up on the next video, and where we went to our first stay. And thanks for watching. Click subscribe, hit like, share with your friends. And we do love our Godzilla. We are at about 33,000 miles, and we do have a recall video coming up. We did have to get some recall stuff, but it hasn't seemed to affect the truck. But anyways, thanks for watching.